Kelly and welcome to my channel. So I was tagged a while ago, well just last month, just about a month ago. That's pretty good compared to my last few tags that I've done. But I was tagged by Kay over at Kay's Library. So sweet, I absolutely stinking adore her. To do the Finally Fall book tag. It just now started feeling like autumn where I live, so I'm super excited about that, and I thought this is the perfect moment to do an autumn fall themed book tag. So the first one is Crunching Leaves. The world is full of colors. Choose a book that has red, orange, or yellow on the cover. So I chose Wuthering Heights because one, it has this orange, and then if you look at the cover, there's these trees and just a couple of leaves here and there that they're orange, and it has that autumn vibe to it, and it made me happy. And Wuthering Heights kind of has that autumn feel to it. If you've read it, you know what I mean. If you haven't, just don't go into it expecting a romance, and I think you'll be okay. This book's wild, but this is the cover. Very autumn cover. All right, number 2, Cozy Sweater Weather, a book that feels like a warm hug. Okay, so The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe by C.S. Lewis. I know that this one specifically has more of a winter feel to it. However, it still does feel like a warm hug. I love this book. All right, number 3, Pumpkin Spice Everything, a book everyone seems to love, but you might not. Okay, I tried starting this a couple months ago, but then I was just like, there's too many books and I'm not necessarily in the mood for this one right now. I think I got like one chapter in, maybe, but it's Prophet by Frank E. Peretti. I've heard a lot of people say amazing things about this book, but from the first chapter, it was okay. I do want to read it. I didn't put it down as like a DNF. It's more like a not right now. So I do want to read this. I'm just afraid I'm not going to like it as much as other people have said that they liked it. I'm not sure, but we'll see. We will see. We'll see. Okay, number 4, Crisp Fall Air, a book that makes you feel refreshed or gave you a new perspective. So for this, I chose The Ruthless Elimination of Hurry by John Mark Comer. One, as far as a new perspective, it definitely gave that. It essentially gives you permission, not only gives you permission to rest, but talks about the benefits of it and why rest is biblical. And it was great. It was great. And I've actually implemented some of the things in this book since reading it. I definitely suggest this one. And since reading it, I have felt more refreshed. So look at that. It covers both. Okay, number 5, Apple Picking, a book you picked on a whim and ended up loving. I don't have this physical book. I was at the library and I was looking around, and I kind of burned myself out on there's that word. What's that word? It's where the Amish. I kind of burned myself out on Amish Christian fiction a while ago because at that time it was just, that's mostly what you saw, right? So I kind of burned myself out on that, but I was walking through the library and I saw this set of books that they were Amish, but it was mystery. And I said, well, color me intrigued. So I got it. And the one that I got was What the Bishop Saw by Vanita Chapman. That is the first book in the series. It was cute. It was really, that I consider that like a nice little cozy mystery. It was interesting. And I actually really ended up enjoying it. So that is the one. Maybe check it out, guys, if you just want a cozy mystery and you like the Amish stories, fiction that people tell. Why am I having such a hard time talking? If you like Amish fiction and might want a cozy mystery, you should try it. I'm moving on to the next prompt now. Okay, scary movie night, a book that genuinely spooked you. I'm not necessarily into spooky things. I had that stage in my past and I moved well away from it a long time ago. So, not necessarily spooked me, but kind of had those spooky vibes, and I was really trying to figure out how it was going to be explained. The cliffs on Fox, or the cliffs at of the cliffs the cliffs of Foxglove Manor. I think on the cliffs of Foxglove Manor. This is another library book, and I do not have the actual title in front of me. I will put a picture here and you can see the actual title. Anyhow, it's by Jamie Jo Wright, and it definitely had the spooky vibes to it. It didn't spook me. Is that the word it used? Yeah, spook. It didn't spook me. Why am I saying that so weird? Seriously. Okay, it didn't spook me, but it had the spooky vibes to it and definitely had me questioning how things were going to go. All right, number 7, football season, a book that had you cheering for the characters like they were your team. Really, this entire series, the Ilion Chronicles by J.L. Knight. Uh, the characters in this book, you're rooting for everyone, and they're definitely coming up against some hardships, and you just really want to see them win. And it is such a great series. Check it out if you have. Listen, I know that this book is being talked about all over Christian BookTube, and listen, that's for a reason. You should check it out. Okay, number 8, Changing Leaves, a book where a character goes through a major transformation. So, the first book I thought of was Marcus from the second book in the Mark of the Lion series. But as I was thinking of books to do for this, it's been like a month, but I'm pretty sure that when I watched Kay's video, she mentioned Marcus for this prompt. If she didn't, well, then I'm putting it here now, but I'm pretty sure she did because he is such a great example for this prompt. However, I'm going to choose something else since I'm pretty sure that she did, and honestly, I'm too lazy to check. So, I would say Leith from Dare. This is the Blades of Actar series. Such a huge transformation. Like, it is beautiful, the transformation that he goes through. And I know that this is another book series that's talked about a lot on Christian BookTube, but yet again, there's a reason for that. So maybe check it out. Okay, number 9, Pumpkin Patch, your favorite fall themed or autumn set book. I'm going to say The Tenant of Wildfell Hall by Anne Bronte. Anne is my favorite Bronte. I know that that is not the popular opinion, but Anne is my favorite Bronte. And The Tenant of Wildfell Hall, it very much has autumnal vibes to it. And I actually think that it is set in autumn. I'm pretty sure it starts in October. So it is, I loved this book. I absolutely loved it. I thought it was a great book. So this is definitely my favorite book that I could think of that is written in like the autumn time period of the year. Anyway, I don't know what is wrong with me and why my brain is having such a hard time like with thoughts and making sentences and using words. But if nothing else, hopefully this gives you guys a good laugh. I don't know. Anyway, it's making me giggle. I think it's funny. A little irritating, but I still think it's funny. We need to move on. Okay, number 10. Bonfire Nights, a book you'd want to read with friends or discuss in a book club. Frankenstein by Mary Shelley. So I actually recently talked about this book, I believe in my October wrap up. I just have such a hard time getting over how this book is so different from the Frankenstein that Hollywood portrays. And the contents of it are so much deeper and so deep. And there's so much about it that would be so great for conversation in a book club or just sitting around a campfire and talking with your friends about it. It is so I would love to sit down and just talk about all the little nuances with someone about this book. I did it with my daughter because she just finished it for school, but I would love that. Just a whole group of people. I would love that. Okay. And let's see, number 11. Hay Rides and Corn Mazes, a book that kept you guessing and had lots of twists and turns. The Moonstone by Wilkie Collins. I know I've talked about this a few times, but you guys, this is probably one of the best mystery novels I've read because it really did have me guessing almost all the way up until the end. I had no idea how things had happened, and it was so good, so well thought out, so well fleshed out at the end. Fleshed, ew. If you haven't read The Moonstone by Wilkie Collins, I would love to encourage you to do so. All right, number 12, Thankful Heart, a book you're thankful exists. You guys probably know what I'm going to say. The Bible. Listen, this book has absolutely changed my life. And considering the fact that, just a few hundred years ago, not everybody had such easy access to God's Word. And the fact that I can open up my Bible and read God's Word anytime I want. I am so thankful for that because it truly has changed my life. It has helped me through some of the hardest times in my life. And this is the book I'm most thankful for. Yeah, there are a lot of other really great books out there that have helped me in my relationship with God, or helped me in my relationship with other people, or just given me joy during times where maybe joy felt a little far away. But the Bible has done that for me and so much more. It is God's Word. It is His living Word, and I am so, so, so incredibly thankful for it. All right, 13. First Frost, a book that gave you chills, spooky, atmospheric, or emotional. Well, I'm going to say, And Then There Were None by Agatha Christie. I finished this book last month. I really enjoyed it. And it did have like those kind of atmospheric, chilly vibes because there's some things going on and you don't know who's doing it. You don't know who to trust. And it's just one thing after another. And the fact that the things that are happening are also kind of being mimicked with some certain objects in their surroundings also lends to that kind of creepy vibe. There were definitely times where I had no idea who it was, and it had me wondering, and just, I liked it. It was really good. Anyhow, that's it for the tag. I'm pretty sure, isn't it? Yes, that's it. So I'm going to go ahead and tag some people below. As always, if you've already done it, please don't worry about doing it. If you don't want to do it, you don't have to do it. If I didn't tag you, you can still do it. That's okay. I officially tag you right now, even if I didn't technically tag you down below. Also, if you don't have your own YouTube channel and you would like to answer these questions, I'd love to see your answers to these questions down below. Just because you don't have a channel doesn't mean you can't answer the questions. So anyhow, I'm gonna go before my mouth and brain just completely give up on me. I'll see you guys later. Bye.